Welcome to day 73 of our school year. All right, let's go ahead and get down our beginning fraction. Okay, 180th days in the school year. We're on day 73. So we have to think, is that numerator, prime, or composite? Well, it's not even, so that doesn't help me. 7 plus 3 is 10, so 3 is not a multiple. Those are my two quick checks to see. And then I look on the back, and yes, 73 is circled. It is prime. So that means it only has two factors, one in the number itself. So the only prime number I can divide by is 73. 180, we're going to do our prime factorization. So let's see, I can divide by 3, because 1 plus 8 is 9 plus 0 is still 9, and that's a multiple of 3. I can get 5 groups of 3 out of 18. That would be 15. I'm left with 3 groups of 10, and nope, so that would be even higher. Let's try 60. See how when you think through, you can help you figure out what's reasonable. 60 is even, so I can divide in half. 30 is even, I can divide it in half. Half of 30 is 15. It ends in a 5, so I can divide by 5. I get 3. 3 is prime, and we are done. So let's list our prime factorization for our denominator. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And our numerator is 73. All right, let's look for common numbers. Now there is a 3 in 73, but these are attached together. It's not 7 times 3. So there's no 73 down here. No 2, no just a 3, and no 5. So there's nothing in common. That means our greatest common factor is 1. Let's make our groups of 1. Done. How many total groups of 1 do we have? We have 180. How many are shaded in? 73. But let's go ahead and do our division with our algorithm. Use that area model. 180 divided by 1. 73 divided by 1. I can get 100 groups of 1 out of 180. Numbers the same, zeros a game. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zeros a game. I can take more groups out, so bring that 80 up here. Okay, I can multiply by 80. Numbers the same, zeros a game. Add our partial quotients together, we get 180. Now here, I can do 7 times 1 is 70. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zeros a game. Bring our 3 up. 3 times 1 is 3. Numbers the same, zeros a game. Add these partial quotients together, I get 73. Now let's check with our inverse operation. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. But since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, we don't need to add it. But what we end up with here is the identity property of multiplication. It says when you multiply by 1 it stays the same. One group of 0 ones, one group of 8 tens, one group of 100. One group of 3, one group of 7 tens. 73, that matches our dividend. 180, that matches our dividend, so we check. Our numerator is definitely 73. Our denominator is definitely 180. Okay, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. We're in trimester 2, week 3. Today is 11/21/19, and our fraction for today is 73/180. So 73 is a prime number. It is not a factor of 180. So that means our greatest common factor is 1. And when we do groups of 1, you don't have to get your number line out. But I do like to show you, right here is today's fraction. There's no lines underneath it because it is our simplest form, or our equivalent fraction in lowest terms. All right, so go ahead and erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.